Hello everybody! Today we got an early version of Arena. In this video I wanted to go over everything you might have questions about for this new game mode. So before I go into anything too crazy or any details, this is again the earliest build that they have for it for us. I assume they want to just kind of get into our hands early. So that being said, anything that I might say or bring up here is subject to change, of course. Anything could be totally different in like 3 weeks, you know? Okay, so for starters, most people know this, but if you didn't, Arena is a 3v3 game mode where two teams are put in one large module and fight it out. The game takes place over multiple rounds. If your team wins 3 rounds, then you win the game. For now, winning guarantees that you don't lose any of your gear, but other than that, it's mostly just for fun right now. With that being said, let's go over the gear. There seems to be some confusion with what you can and can't bring into Arena safely. So let's go over everything so you're not surprised when you lose a 10k kit to an early wipe arena game. You can bring items up to legendary quality for the arena. That means no uniques or named weapons. Any gear that you bring in that says it was found by your character's name means that you will not lose it in the arena. Now let me expand on this because some people are still a little confused. This mechanic is on a character base, not profile base, which means if you find an absolute piece of gear for your fighter, but you found it on your warlock, that means if you bring this piece of gear into the arena and lose the game, even though you found that gear in raid, you will lose it because it was found on a different character's name. It will say found by whatever your warlock's name is, not found by whatever your fighter's name is. I also tried to see if the goblin merchant would recover any gear lost in the arena, but it doesn't. I'm not surprised by this, but I thought I'd check just to see if there were any loopholes. Other gear that isn't safe is any gear that you buy from merchants, such as the Goblin Merchant or even the Armorer or Leathersmith. This also goes for reward tokens. Reward token gear is not safe. I also discovered, for the time being anyways, that any gear that you send with the Expressman will not come out with your found by tag on it. So be aware of sending any gear with the Expressman. If it's something that you want to take into Arena, keep it in your inventory, do not send it with the Expressman. Another gear related thing I wanted to test was meds and consumables. During the game, your meds and arrows will not come back in between rounds, so make sure you bring in enough to last you the possible 5 rounds. I also tested to see what happens if you bring in a surgical kit that has your name on it. If you don't use it and lose the game, it's safe, it'll go back into your inventory, just like the normal gear. But if you use it during the game, even if you win, you will not get it back. This goes for any other consumable like campfires, protection potions, invis potions, anything else. Any one-time use items, even throwables, those you will not get those back. Later this wipe, Iron Mace said that they will add leaderboards and an MMR system, which hopefully will come with its own form of rewards of some sort, because for the time being there isn't too much benefit from playing Arena. With that being said, however, you can loot chests and mob kills during the game, and it seems like they have some pretty decent loot. Of course, you have to be careful and not just leave your team hanging while you loot, because if you lose the game, you will not get to keep any of those looted items. So you should always prioritize winning the game over looting. We all have that one friend. There seems to be a large variety of maps to play. They're all larger modules from the normal game mode. Some examples that I've seen are the Square from Ruins, Pyramid from Crypts, Cave Swamp from Ice Cavern, Demon Stairs from Inferno, and Cave Altar from Goblin Cave. There are many others that I've seen as well. Not all maps feel balanced and fun, but that's to be expected because these maps weren't really designed to be arena maps. They were designed first and foremost for the normal game mode. So hopefully in the future they come out with some arena specifically designed maps. As of right now, the matchmaking is based on gear score. Based on my testing, it seems to be not in brackets like the normal game mode, and it rather tries to just get you close to everybody. If I had to guess, the matchmaking will keep the sub 24 lobbies. Anything above that, the game will try and match you with other people around plus or minus 50 gear score. Another thing that I noticed that I thought was interesting was anything that is thrown or placed on the map like torches or ranger traps, they stay on the map even into future rounds. So be careful if you place a trap because it will stay there the whole game until it's disabled, so you could run into it 2 rounds later. And finally, I wanted to end the video with just real quick going over the Twitch drops that just came out. So this is the not pay to win cat. It gives +2 dexterity at the cost of -1 strength and -1 vigor. Its description reads, "With each step, she weaves a tale of allure and mystery. Her tabby stripes a canvas of Earth's deep secrets, celebrated for her wit that dazzles and disorients like a playful dance in twilight shadows." Man, you guys are sick. You guys whoever came up with that and wrote that description, sick. Alright, and here is the purple campfire. Purple flames arise when the air brims with otherworldly magic. This mystical glow serves as a reminder to stay ready, as the unseen forces surrounding you may harbor both peril and potential. It's got little fireworks in it. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm probably going to stick with my bones because it makes a goofy noise and looks disgusting, but I don't hate that. It looks great. And here's the purple torch. Purple torch. Mystical torch of beautiful purple flames. Nice. Nothing much to say here. Looks good. It's purple. You know, it's what you'd expect from a Twitch drop for this game. And finally, we got the salt emote. You know, really just adding on to the toxicity of this game, and with the addition of Arena, it's pretty great. This calls for some seasoning. That is the description of the emote. Alrighty, that's all I got for you guys today. You have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you later. Good luck out there.